guess that's it. Pandemic's over. Go home, or don't go home, everyone. Get outside and go party. Take your masks off, and don't forget to stay within 6 feet of everyone else. If you can't tell, I'm joking. Just saying. But people actually believe things like this. It's kind of insane how much people want normalcy and they're forcing it upon themselves, but the pandemic's still raging on, setting record high numbers. Just the other day we had like 120,000 plus cases in one day in the US. That's insane. But you have people wanting to stop wearing masks, see everyone, and just have normal activities that you would typically have without a pandemic. Many people are forcing this normalcy to the point where it's become a danger to society. And no matter how much you tell them to stop, it will never stop because it's ingrained in their head. Some people actually think that the pandemic stops when they want it to stop, but it will not stop unless they stop thinking that. We need to take action as a whole, and it starts with our mindsets. For example, many schools have already opened and are doing in-person learning. That such is the case with my school, but no matter the amount of guidelines they set to keep us safe, having students sit in their normal seats less than 6 feet apart, even if masks are forced, will increase risks of infection. However, many students still think it's safe and forego any safety precautions, and they end up getting infected. So once people start realizing that their friends can get infected and infect them, maybe these numbers will start to go down. And off on a little tangent here, but recently I was made to read Oedipus Rex, the play by Sophocles, for my English class, and no matter how boring the play was, I can still draw some similarities between it and real life. In short, Oedipus was a king who married his mother and had kids with his mother, and eventually finds out that his wife is actually his mother. And once he finds out that his wife is his mother, he realizes all the clues that had been laid upon him once it is too late. And I feel like that has a lot in common with what's going on right now, considering that no matter how many people from the government, from knowledgeable positions tell us to wear masks, stay 6 feet apart, use hand sanitizer, so on and so forth, we still don't follow these rules up until hundreds of thousands of people have died. And even so, we're still not following these mandates and these guidelines to keep us safe because we just want a return to normalcy. And it honestly scares me a little bit. I mean, once the pandemic started to sprout, I suppose is the right word, one of my classmates' father was infected and he passed away. Just like that. Gone. And whether you've been directly or indirectly affected by the pandemic, I think we can all agree that there needs to be some sort of mental change to the way we think in order to surpass this huge barrier that Mother Nature has set forth for us. And maybe a lot of this lack of action originates from the fact that vaccine companies have been rushing medical trials for their products so that we can overcome this pandemic. But just because these companies are rushing, it doesn't mean we have to as well. And people need to realize that. But I guess that's it. I just wanted to share my feelings a little bit about what we're going through right now as a country, even larger, as a planet. So I know my platform is small, practically non-existent, but if you happen to come across this video and agree with what I've said, please share. Spread the word because the country needs ideological change quickly. But I guess that's it. Peace.